Alright, what's up, gang? So, I know y'all have not been seeing me, y'all. Your girl been stressed the fuck out behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? I had to take some time out to deal with my own shit. Maybe that's the message that y'all need to hear. It's okay to be there for other people. It's okay to be the shining light for other people. It's okay to motivate people, be you, right? But when you really going through it, like literally, you have to preserve some of that light for yourself. It's hard to be there and uplift other people when you yourself are falling and drowning. So nothing's wrong with taking that time out for yourself. Nothing's wrong with taking a little break from playing that role of the peacemaker, the light, all of that, you know. We are not the sun. The sun can go up, go down, go down, go down. It ain't a person with feelings. It ain't paying bills. It ain't going through nothing. But we are humans. We going through shit. Lose loved ones. We go through all of that, right? So it's literally okay. It's okay to take a little break and tend to yourself. Y'all, look at the hair. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm so proud of my hair and how far along it done came. Look at that. Look. Don't y'all see that? If you ain't got dreads, like, what you doing, bro? What are you doing? But anyways, I hope y'all have been doing wonderful. But yeah, I was in a very, very, very dark pit. Very, very, very dark. But what helped me was, one, talking about it. Talking about it. And just coming up with a game plan. Whatever you're going through, okay, face it. Okay, this shit hurt. It's a little depressing. All right, bet. What I need to do, you know, to get back straight, to get back where I was, to get back to feeling how I was feeling. Like, what do I need to do to climb out of this hole, you know? Because to climb out of something, you gotta realize, okay, I've fallen. Okay, I have fallen. Now my plan is to get up. What do I need to do? You know, and I already made a video about that. You know, if you messed up or something or anything, whatever it is, just, you know, just confront what happened and then just come up with a game plan from there, you know. But as far as like the sulking and stuff, I let myself sulk for, I think it was 1.5 days or 2 days. One of them. But yeah, you can dedicate time to sulk around or whatever you need to do. But don't let that be your whole entire life. Don't let that be your, you know, just give yourself some time to feel depressed, however you need to feel, and then just get right back to it like nothing happened. You know, but taking the time out for yourself is very important. I don't care how strong a person is, how enduring a person is. Everybody needs to take time out to themselves. Have y'all ever heard of the stories of, you know what? I forgot that woman's name, but it was a particular story that made me take I was already taking my mental health serious, but that like made me like lock in for real when it comes to like being honest with myself about how I feel and then taking breaks. Because there's this story of this woman, I think she was in like a ministry or whatever. She would speak life into people, particularly women or everybody, but she would basically uplift women, you know, and all of that. And then they just randomly found that she had, you know, she committed. She showed no signs of depression. She didn't ask for help. She didn't let anybody know just how dark of a hole that she was in. She just finished herself off. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people have committed and everybody's just like, oh, they're just so happy. They were just, you know, they were the life of the party. And, you know, we just didn't see it coming. You're right. You didn't see it coming because they weren't going to talk to you about it. Because in society, we have this bad narrative to where it's just like, I have to always be happy. I have to always be around these people in a good energy. I have to always be okay. And that is not true. If I'm not okay, you gonna see it, you gonna smell it, you gonna taste it, you gonna know that I'm not okay. Even if I don't tell you directly out of my mouth, you will know in my behavior, how I interact with you, my eye contact. Everybody knows when Lana is not okay. I always show signs, you know. And I feel like it's our job to Break the narrative. I do not have to always be okay. I do not have to always be a shining fucking light. I do not have to always have my shit together. I do not have to always be this happy-go-lucky smiling motherfucker, because I got bills, I got kids, I'm dealing with shit in actual real fucking life. You know, so sometimes I'm peaceful, sometimes I'm cool to be around, sometimes I will uplift you, sometimes I can speak life into people, and other times, y'all, it's a waltz over there. But other times, I just want to fucking cry. Other times, I am crying. Other times, I'm stressed the fuck out. Other times, I'm frustrated. Other times, I got trust issues with God. Other times, I just don't ever feel like shit will get better. I get to points to where I feel like giving up. I go through all of that. You know, but to be able to witness yourself go through that, be honest with yourself that you're going through that, and not fake the fucking facade, to be able to do that and bounce back from that shit and be transparent with yourself. Because ain't nothing wrong with lying with to other motherfuckers. Because I'm a firm believer that some people, you know, they genuinely don't give a fuck about what you're going through. So sometimes that's why I shut down. Or either they do, but you feel like they might not know like how to get you out of it. Or maybe they do, but you're just in a place where you just want to be to your fucking self, you know. But that's okay. You know, but as far as lying to yourself, telling yourself that you're okay, telling yourself that, you know, no. I'm a firm believer. Be honest with yourself. That's the only way you can actually heal. That's the only way you can get through things. But if you're constantly telling yourself, yeah, I'm okay, that's where those suicidal thoughts come from. That's where not wanting to be here anymore comes from, because you're not being honest with yourself about how you truly feel about everything. So now it all has accumulated, and you just realize one day, oh my goodness, this dark cloud that has been forming inside of me is too dark, and the light that's within me, it can't fight it off no more. So that's where those suicidal thoughts come from. But it all can be prevented if the first little dark cloud forms and you're just like, okay, I see you, little dark cloud. I know it's about because this happened. I'm feeling a little sad about it. No, I'm not okay about that right now. That was a little fucked up, you know. And then just let yourself feel that. Talk to somebody about it. Get in therapy. I keep telling y'all hard-headed. But get in therapy. Talk to your therapist about it. And come up with a game plan. You know. Because your game plan will at least let your spirit and let your mind know, I don't plan to stay here in this stuck spot. I don't plan to stay here in this depressed episode. I don't plan to stay here in a state of panic and worry and fear and anxiety. I don't plan to stay here. So these are my plans to get out of this. I plan to journal more. I plan to practice my grounding techniques more. I plan to, you know, communicate when I feel like shutting down. I plan to do these things to pull myself out of this. It'll help you so where you don't feel just dead end stuck where you are mentally and emotionally, right? But confront how you feel. Be honest with it. You heartbroken? Okay, cool. You feeling depressed? Okay, cool. Let yourself feel that. And then after a while, what do you want to do about it? You know, come up with a game plan and then work towards that, and it'll make you feel so much better. Y'all, because if y'all saw how dark the cloud was that was over me, and that's something that one of my sisters was telling me. She was like, Alana, whenever you get in your little mood, it's so fucking heavy. And like I see what she's talking about, because here recently I've been in my dad's house, and my nieces and nephews, they've been here. Everybody's been here, and I can tell the shift in other people whenever I am not okay. That's how powerful my dark clouds are. That's why I try to stay out of it. But sometimes I still fall because I'm human. Sometimes those dark clouds still hover over me. And when my shit in particular hovers over me, it does affect the whole fucking house, sadly. So that's why I try to aim to keep myself up. But if it gets to the point to where my pain, my emotional distress, my anxiety or worry is so heavy, I let myself fall into it gracefully, just so I can, you know, be honest with myself. Like, I'm not okay right now, you know? And then I pop out of it like nothing happened. So it's okay to not be okay. It's okay. Okay.